everybody, it's Romania Black, and it's July! Summer is here, officially in swing, and it's hot as balls outside. I hope you all are finding ways to stay cool because it is scorching hot outside. I do not envy those of you that don't have air conditioning. Bless you all. Holy cow, is it warm. But just like the temperatures outside, the reactions this month are going to be very intense and full of heat as well. So we might as well dive into it because June and May flew by. They are gone. I cannot believe it. I have just, as I'm recording this for you all, just like last Sunday, the end of June, like the 28th of June, I got back from a vacation. It was nice. I did not get on my phone hardly at all except to take pictures. I only watched one episode of a show on TV. It was just a great time to tune out of technology and to soak in some good times with a couple close friends. It was very much needed. And so, but now that I'm back, I'm recharged and ready to go for July, and we have a lot to talk about. So there will be timestamps throughout this video if you want to go to check out certain things I'm going to talk about with you all, but we need to just dive in because I have a lot to say for July, and we need to just get to it. So this month is going to be busy, not only with stuff on the channel, but with stuff off the channel. So I have a real-time job. I also have a part-time job, and in the summer, I have like a part-time job. And so, in July especially, I have 10 different events that I'm going to for my part-time job, and it's mainly just July only, so this happens every year, but this year it is especially busy. There's been lots of different events being organized that they've asked me to participate in, and I was like, okay, cool. So my reaction schedule right now is on time, but I don't know how much ahead that I'm gonna get that I was hoping I would get, but as far as I know, things should be all together on time. Not only that, my brother and I are going to be road tripping on a sibling road trip like we did last year. I'm not going to say where we're going because we want to enjoy our time together, but we are going to be traveling to an event. I'll be taking some footage of it, and hopefully sometime in July I can put a video together to talk about it. I'm pretty excited about this. My brother and I like our sibling road trips, and we get to geek out and have fun, so I'll come back with y'all about that later. As always, thank you to everyone over on Patreon who supports me. I do not get money from YouTube, TikTok, any of that other stuff. Patreon is my sole means of support for this channel, and you all come through in droves. You've been so kind, so generous, so wonderful on Patreon. The mods included. The mods have gone above and beyond. I know they are over, my 2 mods are in Europe. I feel like they have been just sweating nonstop while also checking comments, getting back to me. You all are amazing. Thank you, Be Happy Implore. You two are fantastic. I'm really appreciative of all the hard work that you volunteer to do. It's not easy, it's time consuming, and I appreciate it. And thanks to Truck for helping out as well with Lord of the Mysteries. Thank you to Sunspots and for Reiki and for others for getting together different media that I can react to and be helping to organize all of that. I appreciate it. I'm very appreciative of it. So I don't want to let that be understated. So thank you everybody on Patreon and the mods. You guys are amazing. And then to everybody on YouTube, if you cannot support me on Patreon, I totally understand, but I would really love, I'm so close to 15,000 subscribers. It's kind of crazy. I'm at 14.4. My goal by the end of the year is to get to 15,000. So if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I check a lot of comments. I check almost every comment for all these videos, and so many people that comment are not subscribed to the channel, and I can tell that because when I copy and paste your comment from YouTube to Google Docs, it will say whether you are subscribed or not. It'll say like subscribe for 2 years, subscribe for 3 months. And if it doesn't say that, that means you're not subscribed. So if you're not, you know who you are. Just please help support a girl for free if you can't support me on Patreon, and subscribe to the channel. And you can turn off the notifications if you don't want little bings and dings on every single video, but the subscribing helps. It helps me in the algorithm, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate that. With that said though, I want to talk real quick. There was a couple videos over the last couple months here on YouTube, not on Patreon. On Patreon, everybody's been really nice, and I greatly appreciate that. But over on YouTube here, I think it was mainly with the Epic musical video that I reacted to, which got lots of views. I was really appreciative of that, but there was so much negativity, like way more than usual. And I am gonna crack down on folks being rude because I'm old. And I don't put up with that anymore. And so I'm like, you know, no one deserves to have their intelligence questioned. I had so many people be like, how do you not know about the Odyssey? How do you not know about that? You're an English major. And I'm like, well, let's be nuanced and smart and use our critical thinking skills and realize that you're overgeneralizing a major that has dozens and dozens of different facets with it. And maybe I did not study the Odyssey amongst the thousands of other pieces of literature I could study. So let's just back up and hold the phone there. And I was just like getting really amped up about it. But people were just being kind of condescending, and a lot of people were being very kind and very nice, but you know, it's like the one rotten apple is the one that you notice in the barrel. Overall, those of you that have been in the YouTube community sphere on my channel for years, y'all know how this goes. Y'all are nice, wonderful people. But man, those people from the outside, I was like, get out. So it definitely put a new perspective because I'm wanting to grow my channel constantly and keep up that momentum, because who wouldn't? You put all this time and effort into a channel, you want to see it grow. But that was a moment I was like, man, if that's the outside mainstream world, I'm very happy with the community that I have. I'm very happy with all of us because we're all very cool people. And some of those others, I was like, take that negativity elsewhere, my dudes. So getting back on track with the channel, I am going to be posting the results of the awards that I said I was going to post this month. I decided not to talk about it in this video. Instead, they've got a new thing on Patreon called Quips. They're basically like tweets. It's like Patreon's trying to become Twitter in a way, which I could see the benefits of it. I've posted a couple Quips so far. They're fun, but I did that with the Husbando and Waifu. For the record, the Husbando and Waifu for 2025 is Aki from Chainsaw Man and Mau Mau from Apothecary Diaries. Very fitting. Jinshi lost the Husbando finals by 1 vote. Which, if you've watched the Apothecary Diaries, feels so appropriate for Jinshi. So appropriate. But I am going to post the results of the awards that happened earlier this year. I'm going to start posting those through Quips on the channel throughout July. So if you're on Patreon, they're going to be free for anybody to see. You'll be able to see the results of those. And hopefully I'm going to try to organize it better around like November to have all of that out there so we can vote and have it out by the end of the year rather than make it wait till the beginning of 2027, because it just never works out. I've been trying to do it for so long to have the awards be a thing, and it's just the timing of it. My spring is always so much busier than my fall that I just can't get the timing to sync up with it, but it'll be all right. It will work out. Speaking of polls, if you are not on Patreon, you might want to get invested for this week for $1, because we currently have a poll going on that is going to be determining one of the shows that I watch later on this month. So that's going to be running the first week of July. And then there's also going to be a poll happening for some extras that I watch on the channel. I have so many extra things that I want to get to, but I don't know where to start. And so there will be a poll starting on Saturday on Patreon for a week where you will determine what extras I look at in the month of July. There's going to be 2, the top 2 are going to get watched by me in the month of July, and if any get a lot of votes, I might consider them for future months as well. Just kind of for me to determine what people are interested in seeing, because as much as I have so many extras right now that I want to get to, but if people aren't interested in watching them, then it's kind of like, we'll just wait and see. So I'll probably do the same in August and have a similar poll out then. We shall see then. But for now, there's going to be a couple polls the first week or 2 of July if you want to check those out over on my Patreon. So again, thank you all so much for the support. I absolutely appreciate it. Now, let's get into the part that everybody's waiting for. We have 3 new shows starting this month. We're having a turnover, and one of them, I don't even know what it is yet. So let's dive into this and talk about, I am going to be looking at the Patreon calendar. So if you are watching through YouTube and you are not a patron, then this stuff is going to happen a week later for you than it is on the calendar. But if you want to watch it the same time as the patrons are, then you can join my Patreon. It's $5 for the month. You get everything a week early than everyone else, access to the polls, all that jazz, Discord, everything included, and you can check it out there. So let's talk about this calendar, and we are actually going to start with Mondays. So Monday on the channel, I am into Thousand Autumns. Y'all, I am into the content that the Donghua did not cover. I have read chapters 56 through 58 as I'm recording this. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I've loved volumes 1 and 2 of Thousand Autumns. They've been great. But volume 3, now that we're getting into some non-Donghua content, Oh, it is great. And I felt so energized after reading chapters 56 and 58. I'm so energized. I'm so ready to talk about with you all. You really have no idea how excited I am. So if you've not gotten on board with Thousand Autumns, you got time to catch up. You got plenty of time. You can come join the fun with us. It's going to be a great time. On Tuesdays, we are continuing To Be Hero X. We are getting into some... episode 18 finished out the month of June on Patreon. I loved episode 18, and it has me very hyped. I haven't watched episode 19 yet. I'm getting ready to do that today, but I'm getting really excited. I cannot wait to see where this final arc of the season for To Be Hero X takes us, but it's going to be a fun ride in July and then finishing up in August. And then with that, we have finished Ace of the Diamond for now. Ace of the Diamond Act 2 Season 2 is a split cour, so the first cour wrapped up at the end of June on Patreon. If you're on YouTube, you'll be seeing the last episode this coming week. And so I took, as I do with most series, whenever one series ends, I take a week off to do an extra, and then we start a new series. I Want to Be a Wall, Volume 2, is going to happen the first week of July over on Patreon, along with To Be Hero X. I Want to Be a Wall, Volume 1, as a commission last month, and I loved it so much that I told Zachiel, the patron that commissioned it, I'm like, I'm gonna read the other two volumes. I'm just gonna split them between July and August. And so I've read Volume 2. It's great. So you need to be catching up with that. So it's perfect. Pride Month is not over. We are extending it into July. So make sure to check that out. And then I just finished up today a poll on Patreon to determine the sports anime that is going to replace Ace of the Diamond. I chose a short series because Ace of the Diamond will be coming back later in the fall to do the second cour of Act 2 Season 2. So I didn't want to choose a long-running one. And then honestly, this anime has been recommended in sports anime polls. It's been recommended on regular polls. It has had a ton of people wanting me to watch it, and I have been kind of intrigued. So we're going to be looking at Medalist. I'm so hyped. I cannot wait to see Medalist. I know a lot of people were expecting Chihaya Furu Season 3. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for Chihaya Furu Season 3. I put it on the poll. It tied for second, third with another series. I was okay with that. I really don't think I'm fully ready to jump into Season 3. I've heard so many good things about Season 3, and I want to be in the best mindset for it, and I'm just not there yet. So a little bit more time will make the heart grow fonder, and in the meantime, we're going to do Medalist and then Ace of the Diamond when it comes back in the fall. So I'm so hyped. And Medalist, sure, let's go for it. It seems like it'll be fun. It's, FIFA Cup's going on right now. I know Medalist has nothing to do with soccer, but the idea of Medalist reminds me of like the Olympics and stuff, which FIFA's kind of like the Olympics of football, aka soccer. So yeah, I feel like it's a great choice. I'm excited to dive into it. Speaking of diving into things, Bleach, we are rounding out the 1,000-Year Blood War arc Cour 2, and we are getting ready to start Cour 3. As I'm recording this, my moderator Be Happy, who is moderating Bleach, told me this morning that I will be caught up by the time the final cour is at episode 10. So basically, I'm going to keep doing my 2 to 3 episodes per week with you all to catch up through Cour 3 in July and August. And then by the time you all have gotten to episode 10, I will be right there with you and we'll be able to finish out the series together. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? I'm so hyped about that. I cannot wait. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a good time. We're gonna build up to that. But Bleach has been wonderful. I've really enjoyed just the nostalgia factor and reconnecting with the series and forgetting things and remembering things. It's been a joy. So if you are a Bleach fan, come join us. Come like one of us. Come join us. Come chat about it. It's a great time. So speaking of great times, everything's like connecting one thing to the next. We are wrapping up the Heaven's Arena arc of Hunter x Hunter this month, which I'm very sad about because I really liked that arc. It was a lot of fun. I'm extremely hyped for what's to come with Hunter x Hunter, but I made a promise between each season we're going to do a short series. And so right now, the polls that are going on are going to be determining what's happening the rest of Thursdays for the month of July. So we will finish out Hunter x Hunter, and while I am gathering research into the manga so I can do manga reviews hopefully in August or September, while we're doing that, and it'll probably be September. There are 2 polls. One is for the channel extra that I will be watching mid-July on Thursday. You all get to vote on that. And then the other will be the new show that starting towards the end of July will be replacing Hunter x Hunter for the time being. Just a short, quick 12-episode series. 12 to 13 episodes, get it out of the way, and then we'll come back to Hunter x Hunter just in time for fall. And I feel like it'll be so seasonal, so festive, so wonderful. I'm very excited. So yeah, if you are on Patreon, you'll get to vote on those. That's happening right now on the channel. Hope you all are excited. Then on Fridays, Gotcha Yakuta has been a joy. I have really had a lot of fun with Gotcha Yakuta so far. As someone that grew up watching Soul Eater, and the mangaka is someone that worked on that mangaka's works, so you can see the influence. It has been so much fun for a shonen anime that's actually kind of refreshing. It's refreshing in the weirdest of ways, but it's definitely like my go-to if I'm having a rough day at work and I'm like, it's been a tough day. What do I want to watch? I want to watch Gotcha Yakuta. That's been my go-to so far, but we are in the midst of that series on Friday. And then we also have 4 commissions for the month of July, and one of the extra channel extras will be at the end of the month for Patreon. For YouTube, it'll happen that next month. But as far as the commissions, I do know the 4 commissions we are going to have this month. Those are the movie Redline. That's the one commission for July I've watched so far. Oh, y'all, if you've not seen Redline, it is a treat. It is bonkers. It is fantastic. It is an eyegasm. It is wonderful. I'm so excited for y'all to see it with me. But we're going to be doing Redline. There's going to be a live action movie, Before Sunrise, from 1995. Then there also, which apparently was an influence for Fujimoto for Chainsaw Man, so that's exciting. And then we're also going to be looking at the animated movie Sword of the Stranger and the animated movie Ocean Waves. So I'm excited to see our July commissions. So far, they have been amazing, and I cannot wait to see what else we're going to be getting as we go. Also, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 15 will be on Patreon only, and that leads us to Saturday's commissions, which are between Steins Gate Zero as well as Lord of the Mysteries. So you can see on there Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 15. I'm going to plan that for the end of July over on Patreon. Steins Gate Zero Episode 13. I have watched that a few days ago. It's amazing. That episode is so good. I cannot just go check that reaction out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then Lord of the Mysteries, y'all know that is my jam. I have Conspiracy Board Sama with notes on it. Whiteboard Kun is full. Y'all are I feel like I'm feasting every time. People have been saying, like, are you going to watch the second season week to week? And I would like to, but I'm going to be real with you all. It has been really nice to do this series bi-weekly because I feel like I can catch my breath. I can soak my brain. I can let myself be kind of build up to watching it. So I know it sucks to wait bi-weekly to watch that series, but it's been very helpful to me to give quality reactions and discussions based on that. So I know people get impatient, but I appreciate everyone's understanding as I do that series bi-weekly, because I really feel that has made the series work for me because it's so dense and there's so much to talk about, and I feel like I get the chance to look at comments and things like that and get some updates and things. It's just been very helpful. So thank you all for your patience. That series is amazing. And then finally, we're going to talk about Sunday. Witch Hat Atelier, damn it, I have loved that show. That is one of my favorites this year, and I'm very sad that we are getting to the end of the season. I know season 2 has been announced. I got a My Anime List update about it. And so I was like, awesome, good. As they should. I hope they take their time on it. I do not want them to rush it because I want the animation to be fantastic as it has been for season 1. But with everyone's encouragement, so thank you for commenting on Patreon and YouTube. Thank you for encouraging me. I have already recorded the first chapter of Witch Hat Atelier Kitchen, which is the little side series. If you like Dungeon Meshi and you liked watching me fail at cooking, you will probably enjoy this. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Is my goal is monthly to do a chapter from Witch Hat Atelier Kitchen, and then when it gets closer to season 2 coming out, I will do some manga reactions and manga reviews. So those things will happen. Do not worry. But for now, we're just going to have a nice little dessert of Witch Hat Atelier Kitchen while we wait on production. And then I did the Wheel of Fate. I had a video about it on my channel. We spun the Wheel of Fate, and I chose to end on Sundays because I want to talk about ReZero with you all. I want to preface ReZero with you all. So when I first did the Wheel of Fate video, I was intentionally wanting it to come out at the end of June. I thought that Witch Hat Atelier only had 12 episodes, and so that we would be starting the winner of that video on the 19th. Then I realized that we had 13, and so that pushed it back a week, so it's the end of the month. I'm going to say a couple things about ReZero. So those of you that plan on watching these reactions, I want you to be knowledgeable about this. Because right now, the Wheel of Fate video, it is wild. It is like completely... When I tell you that ReZero has had some of the most recommendations from YouTube and Patreon, I was like, okay, I'll put it on there. We'll go. And then once it won, at first everybody was like, oh, I didn't want it to win. And I was like, but y'all wanted me to watch it. like what? And then some people started to comment being like, oh, I'm excited. I can't wait for you to watch it. But everyone that has said they are excited for me to watch it has been like, I don't know if you'll like it. And I'm like, then why did you recommend it? I was like, what? So here's the thing. I'm a couple caveats. I'm talking with the mods. There will be moderators. I know a few things about this series. One, I know that it's based off a light novel. I am not reading the light novel. And so I will talk about this in the intro of ReZero. Watch that introduction for episode 1, and I will lay all this out there in as blunt detail as possible. But the mods are going to work with me on content. They're going to be checking comments. I will be avoiding spoilers. I'm going to be honest with this series and give you my honest opinions about it. And honestly, if the fandom, I've heard lots of people in the wheel reactions, I don't like to have assumptions going in, but my brother did tell me, he's like, oh, those people are torturing you by asking you to watch this show. And I was like, I've garnered the impression based on people's comments that this is a series that's very polarizing and people either love it or they hate it. And the people that love it think it's amazing, and the people that hate it are like, no. I'll be honest, I'm going to watch season 1. If I don't like it after season 1, then I'm not going to watch any further, and I'll move on to something else. If I like the show and I want to keep watching it, then I will keep watching it. But I will say to the people in the fandom that will watch these reactions, if you are rude or condescending, I will call you out and I will ask you to go away. Because I don't want that on my channel and in my community, because that's not cool. I think that we have a really chill crowd here, and if this series is one that brings in all of that, then I don't want that a part of my channel. And so I'll just move on and find some more cool series, because there's so much anime that's great out there. I don't have to watch this one series for views or whatever. I'm doing it because people would like to see my thoughts on it, and I value your opinions and I respect those. I'm going to give season 1 the good old college try, and I'm going to do my best to analyze it and enjoy it and have fun with it. But, you know, if I don't like it after season 1, I'll say, well, that was good, and now I'll move on. But, you know, if I like it, I would like to continue it. But I'm going to tell the fandom, I'm going to announce with episode 1 how I'm doing things, and that's how I'm doing things. And if you don't like it, then that's tough. That's basically what I'm saying, but I'm very apprehensive about this series because it's been recommended so many times, but I'm getting an impression of it that it's going to be interesting. So we're going to see. But I'm trying to be very open-minded. I want to enjoy this show. I want to give it a fair shake, but I will let you know if I don't enjoy the first season. When it's over, I'll be like, and we're good, and we'll move on. So, but hopefully I like it, and hopefully I want to keep watching it to other seasons. So I will lay out everything in episode 1 in the most blunt terms so that people know how things are going down. And I will be doing research with the mods to make sure it's how Patreon wants things to go down. They are supporting my channel. That's just how it goes. There we go. But anyway, I am excited for July. There's so much that is happening this month, but I'm really, really hyped about every series on the channel. I cannot wait to get further into them, and I can't wait to finish some up and start some new shows. So it's going to be a great time, but I definitely would love to hear which shows you are looking more forward to, which ones you are excited about the most. Please no spoilers, especially about the new series that I'm about to start, but it's going to be a good time. And I will keep you all updated, and August is going to be, I already have ideas for August, and that's going to be a good time too. So with that being said, I've got an unboxing video that we're going to show. I didn't have any others other than this one, but we're going to watch this unboxing and then I'm kind of going to come back and have some words before we conclude. So let's go to that unboxing first. So this is the unboxing that I have for the July update video. I don't know if this will be all of the unboxing, but Be Happy had these 3 packages sent to me in early June, so I wanted to go ahead and open them and then I'll put this in the July update video. But I also have my Discord open as I'm recording this because they left me a message and I will want to see what that message is. So I don't know which box to open. There's a package that's very unusual that I'll probably save for the end. And then there are 2 boxes and I have a knife this time. It's like, instead of a kitchen knife, I have a nice little pocket knife. So we're just gonna start with the smallest box of the 3 and then go from there. Again, I'm very thankful that you all send me anything. You really don't have to, but it is deeply appreciated. Now, I have a sinking suspicion that this will be a Bleach volume, and it is! Oh dang! Volume 74! Oh ho ho! Well, we have much more to get to before we're here. Like, we're only on volume like 62 in the reactions, so I'm going to try not to look at the cover because I don't think I looked at the covers when they originally came out because I hadn't collected up until that point. So we're not going to look at that cover right now. We're going to keep that a secret as I open up the second box and go from there. You know what? The completionist in me feels very excited about getting the Bleach mangas caught up. Okay. Wow. So we're jumping around. We have volume 65, which I do believe volume 64 was the last one I had. So we've got that one covered. Yes, that's exciting. And then volume 72, 74, and 65. I'm not surprised that that one character is on the cover for volume 65 at all. But yes! As I had just had volume 1 of Lord of the Mysteries, I have been blessed with part 2, with volume 2 of part 1. Yes! Nice! The Clown part 2. I'm not going to look at any more of it because I don't want to be... Luckily, there's no preview thing on the back, but this eye is very ominous. I've watched up to episode 4 of the series, so I know a little bit about this, but not enough. So, yay! That's so exciting. Thank you. I literally was, as I was recording episode 4 of Lord of the Mysteries, I was like, I wonder if I'm going to need the second volume. And literally, you answered these questions for me, so thank you for that. All right, now it's bag. It's just the most awkward bag. I was like, but why? And I'm like, what all is in here? A haul is what's in here. Holy cow. Okay, well, okay. Oh my God, they just shoved all the bleach in this bag. It's like a bleach bag. Oh my God, so there's, wow. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna get these out and then go through and show you all when they're all in order. I think this is everything else for bleach. Oh my God. So yes, we have, if I get my numbers right here, holy cow. So volume 66, as well as volume 67, that covers Creepy. Volume 68, volume 60, oh, Basby, my little sweetheart, volume 69. Of course Basby would be on volume 69, of course he would be. And then, they're together, 69 and 70, they're together, I'm so excited. We'll have so much to talk about. And then 71, oh hell yeah. And then 70, I'm so excited. But you know what else I'm excited about? Because I was thinking about this the other day. I currently have volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4 of this series, and I was like, man, I really need to get that final volume. I'm not gonna read the back, I promise. I'm gonna try to keep this, like, hide it. But volume 5 of 1000 Autumns, I have all the volumes now. I'm so excited. We're gonna talk about this when we get to it, but volume 4 of 1000 Autumns is considerably smaller than 3 and 5, especially now I'm looking at 5. Feels like a cash grab. Feels like you could have tied it, you split it in between 3 and 5, but whatever. I'm not gonna 7Cs. I'm not gonna like count you out on this. So what have you? But oh my God, I am stocked. My book haul has happened. This is amazing. So I want to read what this says. Dear Romania, I hope you're doing well. I hope you'll enjoy these little gifts. As promised, some collections are completed. As for the other, we are just starting. I had and am having so much fun watching the reactions of these stories. Thank you for all of it. Be happy. Lots of love to you. Like, seriously, lots of love. On the one hand, as a completionist, having all the 1000 Autumns, that makes me so happy. I'm like, okay, we can go straight through. That's so exciting. Having all of Bleach, though, that's been like, for years, I was like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Eventually I'll get to 1000 Year Blood War arc and then I'll get into it. And now I have that opportunity and you've helped complete that collection. Seriously, you spoil me much too much, as well as checking comments and moderating. Like, seriously, Be Happy. Like, give a shout out to Be Happy because they are an amazing person and they are incredible. And now I'm so spoiled. I'm gonna try not to, other than now that I know Bosby and Hoshvalt's covers are next to each other. Oh my God! But I'm gonna try not to look at the others. Gonna try to keep that. We've still got a long ways to go, but up to volume 74. Okay, cool, nice. So. I'm so excited. Anyway, I don't know if there will be another unboxing after this, but if not, then it'll go back to the July update video and you all will get a little bit more words from me. But thank you, Be Happy, so much. That was so kind of you. I'm so appreciative and you're awesome. So again, thank you so much. Okay. So thank you very much, Be Happy, for the haul. That was amazing. I'm so excited by all those books. And thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. I am excited for everything coming in July. I'm always looking for ways to improve the channel. There are so many fall shows that I have lined up that I'm getting hyped for. And there's so many polls that I have lined up that I'm getting hyped for because we're gonna have a lot of turnover around October, November. So I hope you all are enjoying the series on the channel. Please let me know your thoughts about the channel. If you're liking everything that you're seeing, and if not, if there's any way I can improve, let me know. But otherwise, I hope you all have an amazing month of July. Thank you so much for supporting and tuning in. And yeah, so I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and I'll be back very soon, y'all, with more reactions. Happy July! Bye!